get their team of people to be clipping me so that they can bring back the corporate. Look, oh my God, he's.
I have so many reasons to be here. I have so many reasons to live, and I have so many different avenues and different things that we take for granted these days. There's just so many other things that can give us happiness and joy and that high, that, well, one, that I was killing myself, two, everything was being destroyed around me. Go to rehab because you have a problem and you need to fix it. And it's a matter of life to have the amount of pressures that I have on my shoulders. There are two options. I either crumble or I gotta have it. To become a diamond takes time. Crumble quickly happens.
Legit question. They keep trying to make you look crazy to make themselves look good. Is that it? In my opinion, yes, but it's more so the response so that they can get their team of people to be clipping me so that they can bring back the corporate. Look, oh my God, he's losing his mind. Oh, just like Angel did the last time she brought me to court. Sat across the thing was like, and I'm like, yeah.
This is Aaron Carter. I want to verify that this is actually my GoFundMe page. There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being a silence breaker for my brother Wizard. And now they're after my life. My whole family is after my life. And they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. And Brad Paisley sued Sony Records for $10 million. They owe me money, and they're trying to, and I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I'm safe. My realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this, and they're trying to keep me there. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang myself. So please trust what I'm saying, and please don't.
Everybody got their hands out and asking me questions, but I don't tell them nothing, man, I'm just keeping it stepping. I tell them money didn't make me, I'm making this money. I got a fetish for this life and ain't no taking it from me. You see, I owe nobody nothing, these problems, they always chasing me. Respect is all I give and take, and you cannot replace me. One of a kind and my pedigree will never fail. That's why I'm shaking all this drama and keep on getting mail. I'm staying clear from these fakes and flying on the leers. I know these women and snakes gotta disappear. That's why I'm living my life like it's my last day. Cradle to the grave and I'm balling.
Gotta learn how to smile again. I feel like I've forgotten how to smile being in such a terrible relationship with a woman who can't defend me. But
I have so many reasons to be here. I have so many reasons to live, and I have so many different avenues and different things that we take for granted these days. There's just so many other things that can give us happiness and joy and that high, that, well, one, that I was killing myself, two, everything was being destroyed around me. Go to rehab because you have a problem and you need to fix it. And it's a matter of life to have the amount of pressures that I have on my shoulders. There are two options. I either crumble or I become a diamond. To become a diamond takes time. Crumble quickly happens.
Legit question. They keep trying to make you look crazy to make themselves look good. Is that it? In my opinion, yes, but it's more so the response so that they can get their team of people to be clipping me so that they can bring back the corporate. Look, oh my God, he's losing his mind. Oh, just like Angel did the last time she brought me to court. Yeah, sat across the thing was like, and I'm like, yeah.
This is Aaron Carter. I want to verify that this is actually my GoFundMe page. There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being a silence breaker for my brother Wizard. And now they're after my life. My whole family is after my life. And they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me. And it would be in their better interest, just just like Michael told me. And Brad Paisley, who sued Sony Records for $10 million. They owe me money and they're trying to. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can so I can move to an undisclosed location where I'm safe. My realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this and they're trying to keep me there. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage saying I wanted to hang myself. So please trust what I'm saying and please don't.
Everybody got their hands out and asking me questions, but I don't tell them nothing, man. I'm just keeping it stepping. I tell them money didn't make me, I'm making this money. I got a fetish for this life and ain't no taking it from me. You see, I owe nobody nothing, these problems, they always chasing me. Respect is all I give and take and you cannot replace me. One of a kind and my pedigree will never fail. That's why I'm shaking all this drama and keep on getting mail. I'm staying clear from these fakes and flying on the leers. I know these women and snakes gotta disappear. That's why I'm living my life like it's my last day. Cradle to the grave and I'm balling focused on getting paid.
I'm really hurt over the years because I've seen the substance abuse with you. I find myself repeating the same things. And I don't want that for myself. I don't want a short life. I can say I've been through hell and back, and I've back. And I'm here to stay.
He's rich in his heart. He's a good man, and that's what's gonna happen. He's a good person. I figured that out.
She told her friends that, they were like, I see you're dating Eric Carter. Why is that? And you know what she says? You know what she says? He has money. He's nice.
It's about being honest. Okay? I just admitted that I did call you a squatter last week. But you've also done things that you don't think right. You know exactly. Now what it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there we go, moving on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You, Michael, yeah, please be respectful in the chat. Like I said, who I was yesterday, I buried with a shovel. So, and who I am today is a completely different person. So, stop trying to bring me down to your level, because I'm not going down there.
I will delete it. You delete the post right now.
Sign the NDA right now and it'll happen simultaneously.
Okay, I'm deleting these posts. I still got time.
Deleting it.
You just did that to me. You need to delete them. I don't.
That worked at a bikini bar. I give her 2 rooms in my fucking house. Alright? 2 rooms in my fucking house. Alright? I paid for everything for this fucking girl. She gets mad over a elliptical machine downstairs that I ordered for her and it didn't come in time.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go play some records real quick, baby. Watch my boy. If you need me, better holler. Hell, not leaving my mom. She saw asleep with the baby and she couldn't. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been cool, calm, collected, understanding. People go through shit. I'm sure if you guys are married and or engaged that you go through shit too. Difference is my life is aired out in the public. Nothing I can really do about that. And nothing I really want to do about it because I like it.
You gotta get the fuck out there and get a restraining order on you. You know they're planning this for fucking a while and they want to get you put away and they're gonna act like it now.
I'm downstairs getting a line.
I told you this was gonna happen. Oh, everything I said that was going to happen is happening to you. And listen to me this time. You've got to get the fuck out of there. Get everything important out of your house. And fuck, you can't fight her from the attic room or from the jail cell. That's where you're headed. They're going to have to go away.
For what? I haven't done anything.
Manipulate the evidence.
So that's why Angel's been and her have been talking. You heard about that from Mom?
Me and Marie have a bad feeling. We think that this is going to happen. She's got evidence on you that you probably don't even know is evidence that she can have manipulated. They're going to have
I got a video of her putting a knife around her neck, okay?
Could be.
How can they
walked in
possibly
there.
put me away?
Aaron, because all of them can gang up on you.
I'm hoping it was.
Well, I'm getting the out of here after today. I'm going on vacation, so.
Come here. I know you want to go to Colorado, but come here because I can help you. We gotta get this baby from her.
You were right about
I'm hoping he
everything.
wakes up soon.
I've been right about every single thing.
By the way, say hi to everybody on Instagram because they can hear you. So, this is my big sister, guys. She will never stop protecting
How did you
me.
get
She
into
loves
your house?
me. And they all say that they love you right now. They're saying, oh my God.
You can't show your entire hand to everybody because guess what? She's been planning this for a while.
And just like Nick and Angel were doing it.
And then they have to quit now because of this.
And what are they going to do though to me? I haven't done nothing but provide for her. I've done nothing. And I have Spencer here as a witness.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know.
The same thing against you and gang up on you. I'm sure she's got
Sounds
that
good?
little house wire in Aaron.
Okay.
Okay?
I know I'm having a sweep today actually by my apartment. That's
Get right out there. Come here with me and I can help you. You need to get your son, but you can't get your son if you're in a padded room or in a jail cell. And that's where you're
they can't do it. The mental evaluator came here last time and he said, dude, you're good.
That's the first step. They're going to get you.
But the second time that they called, Melanie and I were in a fight for 3 days. I called for a death threat for me, and then they told me that, oh, do you want to kill yourself? All this shit, just like they do. The same mental evaluator came and said, oh, there's a rope in the garage and you want to hang yourself.
Aaron, she's been planning this for a long time. She was just waiting to have that baby to tell you, here's my meal ticket. Mom's calling. Hold on. I got both of you on the line.
Mom, just so you know, Mom.
Aaron, don't do that. We want to be able to talk to you privately.
All right, well, I'm gonna hang up on them. They all are like, they're all being nice. All the fans are being really supportive. Hear what Mama Jane said.
We are following breaking news here on Live Now from Fox. Singer Aaron Carter has been found dead inside his Los Angeles area home. This is according to TMZ. Now, the singer has died after an apparent drowning this morning, and a neighbor called paramedics to the home around 11 o'clock this morning to report a drowning. Now, according to LA County Fire, his body was recovered from the pool and was pronounced dead on scene.
Weekend, the 34-year-old Carter was found dead in his bathtub. Jim Murray with the latest.
Begin with breaking news tonight. Former child pop star Aaron Carter has died. He was found dead inside his home in Lancaster this morning.
The troubled singer-songwriter, he had been announced Aaron Carter dead at the scene.
What do you know? What did they tell you? See what's going on. Melanie Martin, off-and-on girlfriend of Aaron Carter, the 34-year-old singer turned rapper and former teenage heartthrob, was found dead in his Lancaster home off Vista Drive.
Aaron met Melanie Martin in January of 2020. How or where they met has never been disclosed, but Aaron mentions her working in a titty bar prior to them getting together. In March of 2020, the two split up after an altercation, and Melanie was arrested for domestic violence. She almost immediately signed up for the cam girl site, Cam Soda. At some point they reconciled, and in April of 2020, the couple announced a pregnancy.
March 2020, there was a domestic violence incident, and the police came and she was arrested?
Yeah,
For the first time.
for the first time, there were some personal issues that were going on in the relationship that kind of were already, there was no foundation, you know, I mean,
It was a big misunderstanding.
yeah, and the cops didn't really give much of a say. I came out with my shirt off, like, yeah, and she was really trying to just, like, pull me closer, and obviously she's got crazy ass nails, and I was like, knock it off, you know what I mean? And they saw that, and they didn't really give us much of a choice.
From my point of view, like I said, it was just a big misunderstanding. I did not think it would go to that point at all. I didn't think I would be so aggressive
And me too. And me too.
Yeah.
Like, it takes two to tango, man. We had a disagreement about, you know, something that was a boundary that was crossed. She went and did a pregnancy test and came back 12 hours later to show me the pregnancy test. And I was like, I don't know if I believe this or whatever it is. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. So she was extremely hormonal. Like, everybody like deserves a second chance, in my opinion. And there was a lot of emotions going on. There was a lot of lessons learned.
A relationship is based on a solid foundation. And
Yeah.
we have it now.
So we didn't have a solid foundation, so it all crumbled.
But she miscarried shortly after, and they split up once again. They reunited and became engaged in June of 2020, announcing it publicly on social media.
And then I kind of saw some like self-destructive behavior from her. And I was just like, well, I can't let this happen to the woman I do love. So I just don't want people taking advantage of her. And that's what a real man does for this woman and for his fiance and wife. We're not dating. This is the first real engagement that I've ever. I'm gonna be 33 years old. This is not a joke. This is the real deal.
When's the wedding date?
We don't have a wedding date.
We don't have that yet. I would like it to be, you know, after the whole COVID, after the world back to normal fully.
Everyone's feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Going back to normal, economy's better.
I think it's important to work on our relationship, our trust, our boundaries, things like I said.
Right.
We got the foundation wasn't right before the house crumbled.
As we know, the world was turned upside down during this time, but it still seems like they moved rather quickly. In March of 2021, they announced they were once again expecting. On November 22nd, 2021, Prince Lyric Carter was delivered by emergency C-section after 13 hours of labor, but mother and child were in overall good health.
Yeah, and the bed was uncomfortable, and the C-section was uncomfortable, and it was just awful, yeah. And I feel like our lifestyle, we're homebodies, so it's pretty easy to adjust to having a baby in the house.
Besides her postpartum breakdown the other day that she had, and it was 11:30 at night, and she's like, I want to go shopping.
About a week or so after the birth of their son, Aaron catches Melanie communicating with family members he refused to speak with. Perhaps she didn't understand the complexity of his family situation, but she absolutely should have respected his wishes and boundaries. The two split up. He had suspicions that his twin sister Angel, older brother Nick, and sister-in-law Lauren Kidd had been making attempts to create a scenario in which he could be put under conservatorship, and they would therefore be in control of Aaron and his finances.
Right now, our family's been through so much in the last year, and my brother just had a kid, and my twin sister just had a kid. They got restraining orders against me. I didn't appreciate my whole family trying to, like, allegedly, you know, prosecute me in a malicious way, using the court system to harass me. And, you know, I found out in the transcripts they were trying to get me Baker acted and get a conservatorship over me.
Oh.
And they didn't win.
So they could manage your money.
So they could sedate me for the rest of my life, allegedly. And it's in the transcripts. That's what they were going to do.
I always thought that she was some sort of pawn or something like that anyway. I always thought, I was like, man, you say some weird shit, like checking my messages, trying to tell me messages about like my brother trying to send me messages and like.
I have so many reasons to be here. I have so many reasons to live, and I have so many different avenues and different things that we take for granted these days. There's just so many other things that can give us happiness and joy and that high, you know, that, well, one, I was killing myself. Two, everything was being destroyed around me. Go to rehab because you have a problem and you need to fix it. And it's a matter of life to have the amount of pressures that I have on my shoulders. I have two options. I have to crumble, or I can become a diamond. To become a diamond takes time. Crumble quickly happens.
Legit question. They keep trying to make you look crazy to make themselves look good. Is that it? In my opinion, yeah.
On the night of January 13th, 2004, she arrived unannounced at the home she once shared with her husband and kids.
Why did you do what you did then?
Because he made me feel that he wanted us to get back together, and I was going to surprise him.
Oh, well, she surprised me. Okay? She really surprised me. Surprise, surprise.
Gets his back. Mommy's home.
And then she's like, where's your father? I was just like,
I went over to the other house and caught him in bed with the girl in my bed.
The girl was Ginger Elrod. She and Bob were to be married in less than 2 months, once Jane and Bob were divorced.
I said, honey, I said, it's time to go. And she's like, Bob, do something.
get there, glass is broken, there's blood down the door, and, I hear screaming.
And Bob's like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. This isn't good.
And I was trying to restrain her. She's wild. She was just ripping up, throwing stuff all over the place.
I pinned my mom down in the bed, and she kicked me in the face. It threw me off her.
I ended up throwing a remote control at her, and then I got arrested.
I wanted them to stop.
It was your son who called 911.
Bob told him to.
How did that
I couldn't believe what was happening.
The charges would be dismissed. Jane's feelings could not.
The mother began drinking more heavily, Nick was gone, and the younger siblings were left to their own devices. We watched all of the resulting chaos unfold before our eyes on the reality show House of Carters in 2006.
I could go right now and I could be fine the rest of my life without any of you guys.
Oh, your independence could have killed you. Because if she didn't look out you or I didn't look out for you, you wouldn't take yourself to the hospital. And you know that.
You never take care of me.
You being a little... You gonna run, Aaron? Run. Go to Mexico. Because you're independent, right? It was clear none of them were really prepared for adulthood.
It's way hard. I'm gonna get one of them cushion for cushion, you know?
Jumping spot. Dude, don't jump, please. Why? Because I really don't even want you to do it. It's dangerous, Aaron. Dude, don't jump, please. Here I go. Aaron, don't be an idiot.
Aaron, just don't do it.
Aaron, don't be an idiot. And the overall responsibilities were left to the older siblings. The codes are too high. I need...
That's funny. They're trying to grill. Yeah, Nick can't cook. Yes, he can. No, he can't. I didn't think it could change the tires. He's a stupido. Okay, don't touch me.
Hold on, Aaron. Don't eat yet. Aaron, come on. It's like disrespectful. Everybody's waiting. You should wait too. Angel, come on.
I'm hungry.
Fine, you can have one too. Everybody have a little bit. You want a mushroom too, Leslie?
Not right now. Oh, this is gonna be a horrible dinner.
There was a lot of anger and resentment between the brothers. Nick having worked long and hard to reach the level of fame and fortune that came with being the lead Backstreet Boy.
No, that's the other thing I learned. That's one thing I learned. Aaron, other people have schedules too. But it's about us. It's about us. You're not listening to me. Other people have schedules too. What's your schedule? Kenneth has right now you're delaying. You're delaying me. You're delaying me now. So let me get ready. Alright. Okay? You are always, every single day, you got this look in your face. You hate everybody. I don't hate everybody. What do you have this about? Maybe it's just with me.
Where Aaron was able to just show up and open for them. And suddenly he had this entire solo career. And he was only 9 years old.
Yeah.
They come, a lot of people come to you.
Yeah. Lots of people. Yeah. How about all the fan attention? I mean, I'm sure Nick is used to like the craziness by now. Did you get used to it even before you started going out there?
Well, I used to go on tour with him, and I used to get asked for autographs.
Boy Nick Carter jetted to Ottawa, Canada to catch little brother Aaron's final concert date last Sunday.
Hey little buddy, this is Nick. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I'm sorry I couldn't be here.
What the 11-year-old up-and-coming singer didn't know is that his busy superstar brother was actually waiting in the wings. His mum and dad told him that the surprise guest would be Celine Dion, and our ET cameras caught all the action exclusively.
I haven't seen him in a long time. It's been about 6 or 7 months that I've seen him.
Hello Ottawa! I've decided to make a guest appearance for my little brother. Now I'm gonna take a little seat on the side of the stage and I'm gonna watch my little brother tear up the rest of the show. Y'all better be really loud.
Aaron had also never had anywhere near the same kind of pressure and responsibility Nick had to, being the eldest son.
My little brother, the only brother I got, is not going to die under my watch because mom and dad and everybody else out there, they know that what's going on right now, that I'm taking care of you. They know that, all right? And I swear to God, man, you need to understand this right now. Under my watch or not even under my watch, I am going to protect every single one of you, all right? Because that is who we are. We are family. We are the 5. The core, the 5, the 5th.
He sold over 75 million albums as a young solo artist and received plenty of awards and accolades along the way.
Internationally, I sold 10 million records before I turned 10 years old.
Wow.
So, and I didn't even know what was going on.
This was before streaming. This is when people had to go purchase the CD.
Yeah, no, it was before the internet existed. All that.
In March of 2001, at 14 years old, he had his Broadway debut in Zeusical, Dr. Seuss musical.
Basically not. I get in trouble for thinking too much and imagining a lot of things. And every time I think of something, it appears and gets me in trouble.
JoJo might not be so much of a stretch either.
Oh yeah, he's exactly like me. That's the funny thing. I mean, I have a big imagination, like, big.
He finished in 5th place on season 9 of Dancing with the Stars, with partner Karina Smirnoff. He returned to stage theater for the Fantastics, which ran at the Snapple Theater Center, and had mastered a more formal singing voice, rather than the pop style he was used to. He had also refined his dance skills, and was clearly dedicated to becoming a better vocal artist and performer.
It's a use your imagination kind of thing going on here. The one thing that's really cool about the Fantastics is that the audience is literally a foot away. The whole point of the show is to do it live. My role in the show is Matt, the boy. There is a boy, and there's a girl, and it's a love story. They live right next door to each other. Even though he tried to do something, he loves her, and it's a happy ending.
On January 31st, 2012, his sister Leslie passed away from a prescription overdose at the age of 25, and this devastated the Carter family.
Aaron says he wants his mom to get healthy and kick her alcohol addiction.
a caring, loving woman who has been numbing for so long you don't even know what it feels like to not be numb. That's why you're here today, right?
You don't care if you live or die right now. Be honest.
I really don't want to die. Yeah.
Look at me.
I really don't.
I need you.
I want to be there for everybody. I want to be there for my grandchildren.
But for her to be there for you, she has to be there for herself first.
Selfishness. Oh, I know.
And you did give up everything. And you went through traumatic experiences.
This was part of your history that you've tried to deal with at the same time that you were trying to help your children thrive and succeed and set a good example for them. So most of your life, you've been having to deal with all of the trauma that's happened to you at the same time that you were trying to focus on someone else. And we're at all
That always helped me to focus on somebody else.
Yes, but that's an avoidance thing. Your daughter died.
You know what it's like to see your baby in the coffin. It's horrible.
How did she die?
We don't know. It's very mysterious. I don't feel like I got the right answers. I feel like it was covered up.
Did your drinking get worse after your daughter's died?
Oh, most definitely. That's when it just exploded.
Aaron seemed to be keeping it all together fairly well, and tried to keep his focus on his passion for music, touring and performing live until he began working on his first adult solo record.
Well, I started off a very young performer, so I started off as a kid, which a lot of performers these days who are kids, they start off kind of as preteens and teenagers, not really as little kids.
Between 2015 and 2017, he released several EPs online and founded his own record label, Rockus Records. But on May 16, 2017, the patriarch, Robert Gene Carter, passed away. And this brought Aaron to his knees, having never had a real close relationship with his father, who was preoccupied with his career until he reached adulthood, and then moved on and started a new family fairly quickly after the divorce.
I'm responsible for the death of my sister, for the death of my dad, for my family falling apart.
I think that's one of the things that hurts Aaron the most. He just was so busy, with his own life that he wasn't there. And I think he wanted to be there for them. In his heart, he feels like he could have done something more.
Let me tell you something. It's not your fault. None of it.
You seem like you might need a hug.
Sure.
Well, that same year, 2017, your dad, I guess, takes your tour bus and goes to Florida?
Yeah, well, I'm the one who suggested him to do that. Okay. Get away from his ex-wife.
And he ends up dying. And do you know how he died?
We don't know. We don't know if there was some suspicious stuff that happened with the ex-wife, because he died on the day that he got the divorce papers from Ginger. Leslie died. She was found by the EMTs with whole Xanax pills lodged in her throat undissolved, and then I was told later that she got into a fight with Ginger, and Ginger knocked her out in the shower, and then gave her a concussion and laid her down to sleep, and she died.
Ginger is your dad's
ex-wife.
Yeah. So
and I'm coming to get her.
So you're saying Ginger had something to do with
killing both of them,
killing your sister and your father?
Absolutely. And I'm not going to stop.
Nevertheless, Aaron's fifth studio album, Love, was released in February of 2018 in collaboration with Sony Music Entertainment.
After you get out of rehab, the next year, that's when you drop the Love album?
They did it in such a very weird way. They decided to release my album when I was in rehab.
In rehab? But what's the point, since you can't promote it, obviously?
Correct, yeah. The point is, look how bad Aaron's doing. Go pay attention to him. It's clickbait Aaron some more.
Accusations began surfacing against Aaron's older brother Nick, starting with Melissa Schumann, claiming that when she was 18 and he was 22, he had forced himself on her, and that she was saving herself for the right time, person, and place. That she was very uncomfortable with how rushed and forced the encounter was, but felt the pressure of his fame and influence to oblige. Aaron sided with Schumann and the other anonymous claimants.
I know of Melissa. What I will say in regards to this is is when I got on Instagram Live with Melissa Schumann, that's when all the restraining orders came after me, right after. Okay?
Right, because she
So put two and
tried
two
to.
together here.
I guess she tried to file a charge against him, but it was past the statute of limitations.
Correct, 8 years. Yeah.
I had no clue who Melissa Schumann was before this. Had never heard of her, let alone spoke to her. By 2019, at the age of 32, Aaron had begun to spiral out of control with his need to escape, and not only his will, but his ability to care for himself was rapidly declining.
I'm sorry the way that I look.
Opening up exclusively to E.T. about his battle with body image issues.
I have a hiatal hernia. I have a stress condition. It's an eating disorder. How would you feel every 2 seconds seeing a tweet? You have AIDS. Go die. Oh, look at this meth head. Oh, meth kills. Crack kills.
Have trolls attack you in real life?
I've been having BSB fans literally like coming up to my house and into my garage.
They're still committed to their fandom.
No. They're committed to stopping, to getting me looking like I'm crazy. I'm the only one that put my mom in rehab. All right, I'm the only one. You don't see Nick there. You don't see Angel there. You know, I could be violating my restraining order right now by even talking to you. But I don't care because I know what they're doing. Nick is a serial rapist, okay? He abused me my whole life. The reason why I have a hiatal hernia and a stomach condition today is because he used to make me force me to drink alcohol from the age of like 11 to 15. Wow. It would pay me money and make me drink like a big ass cup of like vodka, tequila, like wild turkey.
So
and
this
all
is
mixed
once
together.
you're famous, he's forcing you to basically
When
take
I was
part
like 12, 13, like he started.
But you're already in the public eye at this point, and was this just?
Of course, by that.
Could you characterize it as like drinking, like just fun drinking
No,
times
because
that
that's
was maybe with
abuse to
somebody too young?
no, that's abuse to a little brother.
Well, yeah, if
I
you
mean,
take it to a certain extent, for
that's
sure.
against the law. I mean, I got alcohol poisoning about 10 times from him.
Especially after he was served with restraining orders for both older brother Nick and twin sister Angel. Several restraining orders, actually, both citing threats of violence to themselves and members of their households.
To my sister Angel, Nick, and Lauren, Kit, and Corey, enough is enough, guys. Yeah, it's enough. You can stop trying to take my kid and stop trying to do things that are gonna make me respond in a psychological type of way that's gonna get me in trouble. You're not gonna do it. Happy New Year. Thanks. Enough is enough. Because you're getting to play, but they're trying to take my kid from me. Yep, Angel and Nick, that's their, allegedly that's the word on the street, right? What was thrown? A dead bird. Somebody shot a bird and threw it on the porch, and it's got the puncture wound from a shot in it, and it bled out, and they threw it on the porch, and they threw it up against the window, and there's a little bit of the blood right there, but that doesn't happen from a bird flying into a window.
Aaron denies uttering any such threats, and an extension to the temporary orders were not granted by the judge. He was never arrested, and there was zero proof he had threatened anybody. But he noticed a clear obstruction of his career opportunities as a result of the reports, and he was in no way financially or mentally stable enough to file a defamation claim against his family, who had joined forces against him.
Family-style rest and relaxation.
Little time off together though after this at home in LA.
We're going shark fishing
Yeah.
in the Pacific.
Nick will help you picnic the cattle.
Martha Stewart, Rosie O'Donnell, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Kathy D. Gifford. And believe it or not, they really did have hit records. You see, but unfortunately, none of them made it as a finalist for this Billboard Music Awards this year.
In the summer of 2019, he participated in the Celebrity Family edition of Marriage Boot Camp, alongside his mother, Jane Carter.
I haven't really spent any time with you until these last 10 days here and in 15 years. And it's just been a memory I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. And it's been a wonderful experience to be here with you, my son, who I absolutely adore. and always have.
I'm filled with a lot of emotions, a lot of sadness. I definitely have put up a lot of guards, you know, and tried to stop crying and stuff like that. And I've been angry and confused, but at the same time, I've been getting answers, and I've been getting what I needed from my mother. So that's what's giving me peace, and that's what's, you know, bringing tears to my eyes. They appeared in hopes of healing past wounds and faced their shared struggles with alcohol and substance abuse, and resolved some of the family trauma as a result of the divorce and Leslie's untimely death.
I want to be a family with Aaron. I don't know if you can find it in your heart to forgive. It's been so bad for so long, and we've had so many tragedies in our family. I just wish you would find it in your heart to forgive me, but if you can't, I will understand.
When you're weak, you gave up your dreams and your aspirations to help me achieve mine. You always tried to protect me, and it didn't want to listen. I am sorry for that. All right.
Congratulations.
You ready, beautiful?
Sacrificed my whole entire life for that child and for the other child for the sake of that family. But I was willing to do it for them, for the family.
This opened a whole new can of worms, and a lot more of Aaron's childhood trauma began to surface.
What's the price of fame for you?
It's been the loss of my
Here I am.
What do you think the price of fame?
Gotta learn how to smile again, because I feel like I forgot how to smile being in such a terrible relationship with a woman who can't defend me, but like, we ain't gonna air all that out though. I ain't talking about that. Out of sight, out of mind, done. Gonna stay single until the right girl wants to be with me. And just
I keep trying to leave and she won't let me go. It's like she's staying around so she can acquire certain things. Take them from me. She got my Louis bag. She got my fur coat, my shoes. But you know I'm already sitting pretty. You know how the big boys do. What's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong with you? She always seems to do it when I'm honest. She's crazy. Second time she busted in. The $20,000 fur coat, the other silver fox. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't care about having it because I don't even believe in that. She's the one who made me buy it. What a bitch, man. Gold digger. Take that shovel out your hand, gold digger. So no details on last night.
If anybody can...
No, I'm a single man. That's a single father. I mean, come on. She was on Instagram at, 2 a.m. in the morning at someone's house, partying when she's supposed to be home, taking care of our kid. She says with her mom, she's police were called.